Mitch can't stop bashing Rita's lack of fashion.
She dresses like a trashy 18-year-old.
But her blind date really tripped for her lips.
We started kissing a little.
She's a good kisser, isn't she?
She's a great kisser.
Yeah. After Mitch's blind date lets him set the trends.
I was going to give him a massage. He insisted that I get the massage.
I wanted this woman turned on.
Will he reconcile with Rita's sense of style?
She dresses so classy. Nothing like the way Rita dresses.
Or have a change of heart? Plus, get the backstage scoop on this couple.
Here's the story of Mitch and Rita. They were busy living two lives of their own till their daughters brought them together so they wouldn't be all alone. Now, 10 months later, they're having problems and they wonder if they're really true soulmates. So here they are on Change of Heart after their blind dates. Welcome Mitch Stevens and Rita Fabra. Hi Rita, hi Mitch, welcome to the show. Have a seat. Welcome to Change of Heart. And now Rita, I know that your daughter's gotten you two together. How did that exactly happen?
Well, they're best friends at school, and for months they had been telling me, about Vanessa's dad, who's very cute and single, and pretty much.
So they made the hookup
They
there.
made the
Very
hookup,
nice.
and actually, you came over with Vanessa.
Yeah.
And he stayed.
Nice.
It was kind of cute, so
Good.
I let him hang out.
And Mitch, what kind of influence has Rita been on your daughter?
Oh, she's been a bad influence. I mean, buying her very sexy clothes. My daughter's 13 years old, Rita. She doesn't need to be wearing
She was already dressing like that before.
Well, no thanks to you, okay? No thanks
A little
to you.
encouragement here, right?
Exactly. That's the biggest problem, right?
So the clothing and those kind of things.
I'm telling
Exactly.
you, she was already dressing like that. I make her wear a bra now.
No, what do you, I don't understand what you do. She's 13. She's a baby, guys.
All right, now, Mitch, that could be a problem
Thank you.
because it's your daughter, but what
That's
about
right.
the way Rita dresses herself? How do you like it
She
on her?
dresses like a trashy 18-year-old. Always got this bra straps hanging
he
down,
wants me to
short
wear,
skirts. It's an attention
Oh, you
grabber,
love it. He
babe.
loves
You
it.
know it. Everywhere we go.
All right, now, Rita, obviously in a relationship, a lot of everyday things come up, everyday problems. How does Mitch react to those
He
things?
freaks.
Totally?
Everything.
I don't. Why do you say
You
a freak
You
now?
freak right now. He freaks if he has to wake up, if he has to go to bed, if it's, it doesn't matter.
I
He
like
freaks.
to do things my way. I'm a controlling
but
kind of
freaking.
guy.
What do you mean he freaks because he has to go to bed?
Everything freaks him out. It's like, oh my God! It's like, oh my God!
That's a little over much.
She likes to party late. It's hard to keep up with her. She's very vital. I mean,
I understand. Rita, what would you say is the biggest problem dating Mitch?
Oh God, he lives in a trailer park.
oh, thanks. Hey, I'm a single dad.
But I would like to go out with somebody who maybe has a house.
Someday.
A nice trailer, I'm sure.
Yeah, it's a nice park.
It'd
Yeah,
be nice
it's
if
not
it was
bad.
at least clean, but
Yeah.
Now, Mitch, what about when the two of you are out together? How does Rita treat you?
She humiliates me everywhere we go. I'm telling you. No, let me tell you. No, it's my
Wait,
turn.
let him answer.
Yeah, thank you. We're at this bar, and this huge guy comes up to me, just steps right over me, basically. And Rita just loves his attention. I'm like, Rita, this guy is
I'm friendly.
fully
I'm
humiliated.
friendly.
Rita, what about Mitch? Anything that he does that humiliates you?
Oh yeah, he's a dork.
He's a dork. Why do you say that?
My heart hurts.
Oh, the way he dresses, and it's like,
Are you a casual
nice.
dresser?
Yeah, he's good today because his daughter probably dressed him. But, it's like he wants to go see Styx. He wants to go to like ridiculous concerts. It's like,
REO
I did that.
Styx,
I did that in 1981. What do I want to do that for?
She's like, welcome to 2000. Now, Mitch.
Catch up.
Backstreet Boys.
Mitch, I understand your daughter's brought you guys together.
Yes.
Now, despite the troubles that you have, why are you happy that actually happened?
Why am I actually? She's.
sex.
Yeah, excellent sex, but yeah, I mean, she does look good. You gotta admit that. And she's an outstanding woman.
Very nice. And Rita, by seeing Mitch in a situation where he's raising a daughter, how does that make you feel?
That's the most amazing thing. It's great to see. I mean, most men don't do it. They leave the kids behind, and Mitch is great with his kids.
That's why I live in a mobile home, so I'm saving my money out.
Now, Mitch, with all these good things going on in the relationship, why do you think you haven't been able to tackle those issues until now?
Okay, because the last boyfriend that Rita had, that confronted her and saying, look, I don't want you being this flirtatious. She's like, forget it then. I'm done and I'm out of here. And I was afraid I was going to lose her, so I was kind of hoping this show
doesn't
here.
stop you.
Well, that's true, though. I was scared. I was
All right,
nervous.
so then here you are, and what is it you're hoping, Mitch, that the show's going to do to help?
Well, I'm hoping that Rita will open her eyes up a little bit and realize that I'm doing my best and that I'm a great guy and that I do like you a lot.
And that she'll really appreciate you. Okay, we'll find out if that's going to happen. Coming up. up, though, we're going to hear about Rita's date. They went swimming together, but guess who forgot to pack her suit?
I was a little uncomfortable because I kept hearing Mitch in the background going, "Oh my God, I can't believe you did that."
That's next. Stay tuned. Welcome back to Change of Height. We're here with Mitch and Rita. Now, Mitch, we hear that Rita went swimming on her date, but didn't have her swimsuit. Does that sound like typical Rita?
That sounds like typically trashy Rita. It really does.
Oh, God.
All right, well, let's meet her stuntman stud and get the real scoop. Please welcome Ron Sarshan. There you go. Welcome, Mr. Stuntman. Nice to see you. And Rita, describe your first impression of Ron.
Actually, my first impression of him was that he was a meathead. He left me a message on the phone, and he talked about the gym a lot in like a 3-second conversation. And I just thought he was like,
They're
gym
like,
freak.
here we go.
Yeah.
Now, Rita, what about
It
when you
works.
finally connected, though, off the phone, in person? Did it take a turn?
And it was a complete turn. I thought he was very handsome, very nice, full of ideas for the date. He knew exactly where to go and what to do, had everything planned out, and it's definitely not something
That
he would
Mitch
do.
is not.
Of course not.
Right. And Ron, what about you when Rita pulled up? What'd you think?
She looked great. I mean, she had sunglasses on at first, so I really couldn't see her eyes, but she has a great body and she has a great presence, and we
So it was there, and you're ready to go.
yeah, we had a good time.
And Mitch, the tattoos that got mentioned, what do you think about those?
I don't like them. I'm not a tattoo kind of guy. I
like
prefer,
I
just
like
more
him.
of a.
He likes him. He has a beautiful
I
tattoo
love
on
the
his
tattoos,
lower
yeah.
back.
Gotcha. Now, Rita, you were over at Ron's place. How was his bachelor pad compared to Mitch's trailer?
Well, his place is clean.
Number one.
And when you sit on the couch, you don't have to worry like gum getting stuck.
Oh, Rita, that's not so true now.
All right. So, Ron, part of the date was horseback riding. I understand that. What about when you were out? Did Mitch come up at all?
She brought Mitch up quite a few times, actually. She told me how insecure and jealous and immature he was, and I kept trying to change the subject because I really didn't care to talk about him too much. But basically, that's what she was telling me, that it was just,
Wait, Mitch, you were happy that you came up, but not in a good light there. How do you feel about that?
I didn't know I came across that way, but that's Rita for you.
I see.
Yeah, I tell the truth.
So, Rita, do you think your trails would have been as happy if you'd have been with Mitch on the horses? Or?
No, you know what? With Ron, it was fun. It was relaxing. We had a really nice time. Good conversation. He would have been like so jumpy, the horses would have like
Start rearing on him and it would have been all over.
It would have freaked the horses out.
Oh, come on now, Rita. We've done lots of romantic things together and had
Like?
great times. The sunset walks on the beach.
There you
the
go.
cruises.
Expensive.
Couple of moments. Now, Ron, how about when you and Rita were together? Is there some point that you felt, oh man, I really got the connection?
while we were riding horses, and actually on the way back from riding horses, we talked. She has a real independent streak, and she has a lot of inner strength, which is really attractive. She's gorgeous features, sexy voice. Yeah.
All right, so Rita, what did Ron have in store once you got back to his place after the horses?
Well, we had a couple drinks, sat outside by the pool, and then we went inside.
That
and
where
I
the
got
bathing suit part there, right, buddy?
Before the bathing suit or non-bathing suit part,
Right.
there was a little back rub that was very, very nice.
And did you have your
he wanted to kiss
and did you
the
have your
back of
bathing
my
suit at that time?
And Rita, did you give Ron a back rub too?
Then it was
yeah,
his turn.
It was mutual. And Ron, what about Rita's technique? Was it kind of hot?
Oh, it was hot.
It got a little warm.
She has a great set of hands, and we actually ended up. We had
Great set of hands.
She's got a lot going on
More
for her.
than your
She
hands
doesn't-
that I know about.
We actually ended up having to jump in the pool because things were getting a little.
The water
heated,
slid
right.
down.
So now we know she didn't have the swimsuit, so did you see more than just her breaststroke?
Well, actually, no, but I actually ended up giving her a pair of shorts and a shirt to make her feel comfortable in the pool.
Now, Rita, what about once you're in the pool, things start to heat up again?
The pool was nice.
Oh, yeah, it was, huh?
It was nice. We started. It got a little cold, so we started kind of, the body heat thing.
Keeping each other warm?
Keeping each other a little warm. I think we might have smooched once. Or
What should I say? I don't think Mitch caught that. You might have what?
Smooched once or twice.
She's a good kisser, isn't she?
She's a great kisser.
Yeah. And Rita, were you okay with all this affection?
You know, I was a little uncomfortable because I kept hearing Mitch in the background going, "Oh my God, I can't believe you did that!"
Yeah, I can't believe that he's got the complaints that he has because he doesn't know what he's got here.
But yeah, but Ron, could you sense she was so uncomfortable that she put a stop to the romance when you guys were in the pool?
Well, actually, no. We were pretty hungry, so we ended up going to get something to eat, and we really needed to because at that point things were really starting to get a little out of hand. So we wanted to make sure we had a little nutrition in us for later. You know?
We were getting shaky. We didn't know if it was.
Now, Ron, one of the other things we heard Mitch complain about is the way she dresses. What about when she prepared for the evening? What'd you think?
Oh, hot. Incredibly hot. She had this sundress on, shorter sundress, and with some heels, and with the tattoos, and that look of hers.
You were all about that. Very sexy.
It's nice that he could appreciate it, where he'd be like, "Why are you wearing that? Oh my God!"
Yeah, she looked great.
Good. And Ron, what about by the end of the date? Did she get to sample more of your technique?
We actually, after we got done, we had a couple of margaritas, which really helped out. And by the time we got back over to my truck, we started kissing a little more, and then we went back to my place.
Oh, so and a whole lot of kissing that night, huh?
We did a lot of kissing. Yeah, she's a great kisser.
So you're back at your place?
We're back at my place. We had a couple more drinks, and then she ended up having to go because she does have a younger daughter, and I think she was feeling a little loyalty towards what's his name? Mitch. Towards Mitch, and I don't know why, but.
And that's kind of how it ended then.
That's pretty much
how it ended. Sounds like a good time for everybody. Now, coming up next, Mitch and his date had a little rub-a-dub-dub going on, and we're not talking about 3 men in a tub.
I was going to give him a massage, and he insisted that I get the massage from him.
Details are next, so stay tuned. Heard what happened on Rita's date with Ron, and now we're going to meet the woman that Mitch dated. Mitch complains that Rita's dresses are too revealing and her demeanor is too demeaning, so we found him a date whose apparel is more apparent and whose praise is more appealing. Please welcome Laura Lockheimer. Now, Laura, Rita was turned off by her first phone call with Ron. What about your first phone call with Mitch?
Oh, I thought he was really nice. In fact, at one point, he called me sweetheart.
Whoa!
With any other guy, that would have really offended me, but he just had a great voice.
Thank you.
Now, Rita also complained that Mitch had no ideas. You went out with him. Did you find that to be true?
Oh, he had fantastic ideas. He had
stole them
phone
from
numbers.
him, 'cause
No, he had them all written down. He had phone numbers. He made dinner reservations. He had wonderful ideas. He was very organized.
Wow, Rita.
5 minutes before the date.
Well, wait, Rita, Mitch is making all this extra effort for Laura.
I told him what we were doing, and then he goes, "Oh, I'll do the same thing."
Oh, he's taking notes.
But I didn't know they had phones over
I
there.
could tell his ideas were original. They came from him.
Right. Okay. Now, Mitch, you had a list of things going on there. How easy was it to narrow it down?
It was very easy because she kept putting me off with the time thing. I almost wish I didn't pick a girl that had 2 kids. It was hard. It was hard.
The kids take priority.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
That's understandable. Now, Laura, could you feel, though, that he was feeling a little put off when you got together?
No, I don't think so. When I saw him, he was absolutely darling, and he gave me a hug. He was just really cute. No, he was really cute.
Now, Mitch, we know you complain about Rita's wardrobe choices. What about Laura?
Laura is just incredible. I mean, outrageous. She dresses so classy, and she's just got a body to die for. And I was seriously impressed.
So you liked the whole package, the way it was working?
Yeah, it's nothing like the way Rita dresses. Completely opposite.
Right.
Completely
Some
opposite.
people can do it and others can't.
Yeah.
No, Rita's hot. That's the problem.
Excuse me. Whoa.
Sorry.
Don't even go there.
Yeah, obviously Laura feels she can handle her own, I guess. Now, Laura, you had that list there. What did you guys decide to do?
Well, we decided to go to this bowling alley / arcade place to have some drinks and get to know each other better.
Which was a great time.
And Laura, were you curious at some point about Rita?
Yeah, I was, and he said that she had a lot of tattoos, that she rode a Harley, and that he wasn't too crazy about that.
It's a little different.
Yes. I'd say.
Now, after hearing about her, and now actually seeing her today, Laura, what's your impression?
Well, he said that she was very flirtatious and that she liked a lot of attention, and after today, I would say he's right.
Did you get that?
And you know what? She deserves it.
Thank you.
Because I don't think he gives her any. So.
Not the kind I
And
want.
then, now, Mitch, while you were hanging out with Laura, where did you find that you really had like a close connection?
Educational wise, she's very school orientated, and I like
She
that.
can teach you a thing or two.
Well, you're not so strict. You're not so strict with Rita,
I wouldn't mind teaching him.
I'd rather have someone who already knows.
Laura, anything though while you were hanging out with Mitch that had you a little concerned?
Well, yeah, at some point I suggested we go have sushi for dinner, and he freaked. I mean,
One of those
he was
freak
like,
moments.
Well, yeah, he was like, I don't know if we'll have enough money to do that, and bowling, so I thought he was kind of a cheapskate.
Now, Rita, would you say Mitch is a little on the cheap side?
Yeah, a little on the cheap side.
I got kids. I got prioritized. You know,
right. You're frugal.
I think it's time buying beer. So,
Wow. Laura, you mentioned bowling. Did you guys actually do that?
We did get to go bowling,
Yeah.
and that's when things heated up a little bit. In
Really?
fact,
It's that 7-10 split. It'll do it every time.
well, you know, I threw a strike, and for that I got a kiss.
Wow. See?
I was just about in seventh heaven at that time. I mean, I was just like, yeah, buddy, I'm gonna have a good time.
You were
tonight.
sailing. Laura, Rita, and Ron on their day did a little rubbing, obviously did some massaging. What about your fingers? Do a little walking
Well,
on Mitch?
actually, we went back to my place, and I was going to give. I was going to give him a massage, and
But being
he insisted that I get the massage from him.
And Mitch, what about any kind of special techniques to impress her?
she is so sensual. I just wanted to do the best sensualist job that I could do. I wanted this woman turned on, you know. And you know,
Yes.
she had offered to take off her top, and she was laying on the couch, you know, on her stomach here, and you know, I started rubbing, and she turned her head slightly, and I gave her a. Oh, the kiss was just. Oh, I'm sorry, but the kiss melted me. I mean, it really did.
Boom, there it
really
was.
did.
And now, Mitch, besides that, I understand there was another smooth move for Laura?
I had brought a picnic basket with wine and flowers and everything else, and so we had set it up in the living room after the massage, and we just sat there and held each other and kissed, and it was incredible.
That sounds very romantic. And Rita, what about you? Do you ever get that kind of treatment?
oh, are you kidding? Where
No.
are you going to sit? You know, you're not going to
Now, Laura, what about the romance during this little impromptu picnic? Did it go up a notch or two?
It really did. He pulled out a poem about hugging, and I read the poem to him.
Son wrote it.
Well, you know, the poem was perfect because it really set the mood. Things really heated up. We hugged a lot after that poem. And then I said, you know, things are getting a little too spicy here, so let's call it an evening.
And that's where it stopped. Okay.
And that was hard.
Hang on, because will Rita and Huggy Bear Mitch still be a couple after all of his hands-on attention with Laura? We're going to find out next, so stay tuned. Mitch and Rita, now they were brought together by their teenage daughters, but until now, Mitch has been afraid to confront Rita about the way she treats him. So let's see how they'll be treating each other after their decisions. Rita, we're going to get your decision first. You guys have been together for 10 months, which is a long time, but we sent you out with Ron. You had a really saucy time, a lot of touching and swimming in the pool and some drinks and a pretty nice date.
Pretty nice date.
What do you say? A kiss and a stay together. Explain that.
It was a goodbye kiss to a wonderful date.
I see. That was a goodbye kiss. Ron, sorry things didn't work out that way for you. Okay. Mitch, Rita says she wants to stay together, but we sent you out with Laura. You guys had some fun and games. And you know what? To me, it seemed like you were a lot more confident with Laura and could be yourself and that whole thing. What's your decision?
Look, Rita, you're a great person, and you're outstanding. But there was fireworks. I mean, I was like 3 inches off the ground. I mean, I'm going to have a change.
Change of heart. Well, I guess that works for you, Laura. All right, you know, Mitch, Rita, maybe you guys are too different, and it was good that you found out at this point in the relationship, but hopefully can still remain friends with the daughters and the whole thing there. That is our show for today. Thanks to Rita and Ron, and good luck to Laura and Mitch. See you next time on Change of Heart.
After the show, Rita told us she was surprised by Mitch's decision and took the opportunity to lob a final parting shot.
I appear wilder than I really am, and he's actually a little immature and doesn't have it together anymore.
But Mitch told us he doesn't care and is happily pursuing his new love.
After seeing Laura today, okay, she just really knocks my socks off, and I'm doing what my heart tells me to do.
Well, last we heard, Mitch was sticking with his heart and still seeing Laura. We'll keep you posted on this new couple.